Hello. Gonna do I always say I'm gonna do a really quick live stream. I've got my about to get in the shower hair on. Got home recently from a sweat lodge. I didn't know I was gonna do that this afternoon, but a flatmate of mine was gonna go, and so we went to this sweat lodge, which is basically you go to a place in the countryside somewhere, and they've constructed a kind of low ceiling tent or hut or something, and they make a fire and they heat the stones up on this fire, and then they put the stones right in the middle of this, like in a pit in the middle of this sort of tent construction that they've made, and they wet them, so it's like a sauna, and it gets filled up with it's not called smoke, what is it? Steam. Sorry, this stuff messes with your mind a little bit, and it's supposed to be really cleansing on multiple levels. So it'll do the physical cleansing, so I'm a bit shiny right now. My skin's a little shiny and sparkly, and mental, get you out of your head, and it's supposed to be spiritual as well and clear stuff out of you. So I really went with the intention of clearing away some shame, some pain, some fear, and all the stuff that keeps us separate and stops me from being useful. Because we're walking around with stuff in our heads all the time, paranoia or trauma or insecurity or whatever. Worried about people taking advantage of us, or upset about something that happened in the past, or stressed and anxious about something that's going to happen. And so much of it is superfluous. So much of it disappears when you have a bigger focus. So that was my desire for the sweat lodge today, was sort of to say, please take this stuff away from me, get rid of some of my ego, get rid of some of my mucking about in my head, worrying about judgment and fear around what's going to happen, or scarcity around money or time or whatever. Let me please drop some of that stuff so that I can be clean and clear and support people better. So yeah, that was a really interesting experience. It was extremely muddy, and you have to like strip down to a swimming costume. So I had a bikini, and I was like stripping down, actually getting into the bikini in a field, freezing cold field with freezing mud underfoot, to go into this hut thing. And it was a real experience. It was a really interesting experience, and it was intense in places. I cried, it was emotional. And it felt really intimate to be sat with people just in their like swimming costumes in the complete dark, in this sort of spiritual sauna experience. It's an alternative Saturday night for sure. And now I'm going to say goodbye, because I've got to wash muddy legs and go to bed and get some good rest. So I hope you had an awesome Saturday. If you're a woman and you're in London, or if you identify as being a woman, whatever that means, if you're in London and you want to do something tomorrow, then 10:30 in the morning, I'm running a meetup called Coffee and Coaching. So drop me a message if you're interested. We'll be doing it in Covent Garden Grind, which is a coffee shop. I'd love to see one or two of you there. Hi Izzy, hope you're coming tomorrow. I've got to get to bed, otherwise I'm not going to be there, right? So sleep tight, see you tomorrow.